To this game, they plan to bring some enhancements. This week, they add more than a few advancements. Don't be alarmed, do not fear. Oh, hi everyone, Dewlan here, and welcome to Snapshot 20w20a. We are now on the 20th week of 2020, and my eyesight is horrible. That's right, this week the Minecraft Nether update adds some much needed advancements to the Nether after all of the changes. They're pretty cool, but let's talk about some of the other things that they've done first. So, they've updated the toggle spectator command. So, for those of you who didn't know, which included me before this video, if you hit F3 plus N, you used to toggle between creative and spectator mode. Very useful. Now they have a thing where if you hit F3 and F4, you can actually select the mode that you want to go into. So, for example, if I want to go into survival mode, I can then go into F3 plus N, hello Mr. Piglin, and go back into creative mode. So now the big change with this is we can go between any game modes that we want. If we toggle in F3 plus 4, we can select which two we want to toggle between. It's not just limited to creative and spectator anymore. So we could go, in theory, from survival mode to creative mode if you were testing something, for instance. So that's a much needed change, and I think that's very useful. I had no idea that this was a thing. And now for some changes for the current advancements. The bullseye advancement is when you hit a bullseye from a target block. It has now been changed so that you have to be 30 meters away. So by reference, that's this far. So you got to hit a bullseye from here and you will get the advancement. There's also been some changes with the serious dedication advancement. It used to be for using up an entire diamond hoe, and it is now for just obtaining a netherite hoe. If you get blackstone, that also now counts as Stone Age. And breeding striders now counts as the parrots and the bats advancement, and you also need to breed them for the 2x2, where you have to breed every mob in the game. Now onto some bug fixes. There was a bug where if you threw an ender pearl from a mounted thing, you wouldn't teleport. That's been fixed. So there was a bug that you would get the ice bucket challenge advancement from collecting obsidian from bartering from the piglins, but I personally wouldn't think that would be a big issue since you would have to get obsidian from the normal method first before being able to come into the nether to barter with the piglins. But I'm glad they got it fixed. You used to be able to get the bullseye advancement from throwing and hitting a bullseye with any kind of projectile, but the advancement explicitly says arrow. So if you look at the language of the bullseye advancement now, they've taken out the term arrow, so it now matches its language. Very similarly, the not today thank you advancement where you block something with a shield was being triggered by non-arrow projectiles, which I guess was a bug, so that's been fixed. And now onto the new advancements. You now get an advancement for riding a strider with a saddle on it with a warped fungus on a stick. We rollin'. Hidden in the depths unlocks when you find ancient debris. Cover me in debris is when you get a full set of netherite armor. Country road, take me home to the place I belong. Lodestone advancement. Oh, I'm just full of rhymes today, let me tell you. The next advancement is Who's Cutting Onions when you get a piece of crying obsidian. You can get that from Bastion remnants or by trading with these guys. This new hot swap menu is gonna come in handy right here. So when you trade gold with an angry piglin boy, you get an advancement. You don't seem too angry. Oh, no, he's angry. Visit all biomes in the Nether to get hot tourist destinations. It shouldn't be as difficult as its overworld counterpart, but, you know, I digress. The next advancement is when you find one of these bad boys. And then when you traverse your way up the treacherous bastion and loot yourself some of this goodness here, you get war pigs. So that is all the new advancements. Tons of them. I love them. I think they're really cool. I wouldn't personally suggest any changes at the moment, but what do you think? Is there anything that you'd like to see added or removed from the new advancements? I'd love to know in those comments down below. There was also a slew of technical changes, so if any of that makes sense to you, definitely let me know. I assume it's important, but hey, who knows? Wow, you're big. Anyway, thank you everybody so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you enjoyed, maybe hit me with a subscribe. Definitely like the video. Share around with your friends who might be interested in getting these lovely snapshots. But until next time, this is Dewlan, and I'll see you later. Bye now.